Well, Cheryl White just grabbed a microphone off the table. She says, "Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for your VWE United States Champions announcement."
My fellow Americans, I know you all must be very surprised to see me live here tonight, and not just because here in a couple minutes I'll be defending the VWE United States Championship. No. I know you must be surprised because of the former champions, those lesser men. When Chris Crossfade struck lightning and won the U.S. title at Beach Brawl, that drugged-up hippie didn't defend the title for the next month. And then on his first defense, lost it to Jeff Fireguard. And speaking of Jeff, where is he? I see you, Jeff. And he's not on this side. He's not in between these ropes. No, he's sitting out there with all of you. And why, you ask? Well, after losing to the Icon and then getting embarrassed by Michael Carson, the rumors are that Jeff, you quit. That can't be right. Because if you were going to quit, it would have been after I kicked your head off, right? But let's go back to Jeff for a second, ladies and gentlemen. After winning the U.S. title, Mr. Fireguard was gifted 2 weeks vacation and, like Crossfade, didn't defend the title for more than a month. And when he finally did, he lost the championship. And all of you sitting out there booing me, calling me an asshole, I got a question. Who did he lose it to? Come on. You know who. You can admit it. You don't have to like it, but the truth is that I beat Jeff. And there was no month off. No, ladies and gentlemen. I defended the title just last Friday at 6 feet under. And again, I'm here. I'm not asking for time off. In fact, I asked my image consultant, my campaign manager, Cheryl White, to find me a worthy challenger, an American challenger. And she got me Knight. And I know what you're thinking. On the surface, Knight is just like Fireguard, trying too hard to look cool. But let me remind you, Knight was an amazing United States champion and only was dethroned by a multi-man battle royal. Like DHA, there was a conspiracy against Knight at that time, and like a true American, he stood up and fought tooth and nail. So I'm honored to face Knight here tonight, and you all should be ecstatic to see the architect of annihilation fall to the U.S. champion you deserve. So why wait any longer, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get him out here so I can prove again why I am the U.S. champion and still and always, pound for pound, the greatest wrestler ever.
Well, they didn't tell us that match was going to be here tonight, but that just makes things a hell of a lot more interesting tonight. It is the United States champion, the Icon DHA from Boise, Idaho, at 245 pounds, 6'1". He is going to be taking on the architect of annihilation, Knight, right here tonight.
I can't win in this match. David wins, he keeps the belt. Knight wins, he's U.S. champion. God damn it.
Please welcome from Memphis, Tennessee, standing 6 feet 4 inches tall at 235 pounds, the architect of annihilation. This is Knight. folks, this match is for the United States Championship.
Johnny, you cannot tell me that you want that man to represent the United States. A guy's coming around with skulls on a rope and some scary mask. Come on. Then again, I'm not too sure on the choice before him.
Well, you heard Knight a couple of weeks ago saying, I'm not for the kids. I'm for the hardcore.
Yes, the hardcore.
Well, how about this? An unexpected United States Championship match for you right here tonight on Edge. This has been the night for surprises, and I don't think we're done yet. But one thing I can tell you for certain is that the beard is here. You are going to hear from Brackman Wilder tonight on this very show. Right now, United States Championship match in the ring. It is the champion, the Icon DHA, defending against the former United States champion. He is the Architect of Annihilation, Knight, right here tonight on Edge. Our referee in charge of the action is Earl Woodson. This is his first night here as a referee in VWE. Let's see how he does. You hear THA talking trash right out of the gate here. He says, you only get one chance to impress me, make it a good one. There's the bell. United States Championship now officially underway between DHA and the Architect of Annihilation right here on Friday Night Edge.
You know, I mean, this old guy's got a lot of people to live up to. He's got Vincent, and hell, Adam's last match was his best match ever.
Well, nobody will forget how instrumental he was in Michael Carson retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. Right now, it is the Icon DHA with the wrist lock. We saw DHA go for a clothesline. Knight ducked right underneath it, hit the ropes, came off. DHA caught him. Now he's got that wrist lock. And now here's a reversal. Knight has the wrist lock now into a side headlock. Only 3 inches of height separate these two and 10 pounds of weight. Pretty even. Look at that. There's a go behind. Nice reversal. And now we're reversal from DHA. DHA with the go behind. And we're in a chain here. Back and forth, these two.
Can these two stop trying to get behind each other? This is not an image I want to keep seeing.
I wasn't going to go there. And look at that. Nice reversal right there into a front face lock. Some clean scientific wrestling here between these two. Well, that's a phrase I haven't issued. I haven't said that. I don't even remember the last time I said scientific wrestling.
Well, you've been watching a lot of Jeffrey matches.
Well,
I can excuse that.
That wasn't very scientific from Knight, but it got the job done. 3 shots right in a row, and now DHA just shoves him right off. DHA throwing the MMA-style kicks. Right now, going to work on the Architect of Annihilation. That last one, right in the gut. Look at that big snap suplex right there from DHA.
I'm not surprised the technical phase is over. I mean, I think Knight went through like the 3 technical moves he knows.
Keeping a close eye.
Punches and kicks.
Here comes DHA off the ropes. Leg drop right there. He caught DHA in that low. No, he didn't. Knight got out of the way at the last instant there, and DHA hit the mat hard. And I'll tell you who's not very happy about that is she's watching at ringside. He is the campaign manager, Cheryl White. Now there's a leg drop right there from Knight. Now followed by a fist drop. Knight is going to work on the United States champion. Knight going for a cover here. Count of 1. DHA manages to kick out at 1. Not bad from referee Earl Woodson. He was down there quickly to make that count. That's all we can ask of him, is that he's quick to make the counts and he's consistent in his count. If he does that, he'll be just fine here in VWE. Match continues here at Empire City Coliseum. Look at this, a series of knee lifts right there from the Architect of Annihilation, followed by a straight right to the gut. And he is just wearing out the champion right now. Here comes Knight off the ropes. Well, DHA went for that clothesline again. Knight rolls right underneath it once more. And look at that bulldog right there from the Architect of Annihilation, driving DHA face first into the canvas. It's no surprise that the VWE universe here in attendance tonight is solidly behind the Architect of Annihilation.
Well, it's either him or David. The choices weren't all that great in the first place.
Well, I know you're not too particularly fond of either of them. But right now, it is Knight with the edge in the action here, if you'll pardon the pun. Well, Knight went for that kick, DHA went for the kick, but Knight caught him coming in. This puts DHA in a very vulnerable position. Oh my God! He just clocked him with that elbow. He just rung DHA's bell there. There's a whip into the corner. This is where Knight is going to work. He is very dangerous at this point in the match. Here comes Knight charging in. Look at this. Big running knee lift right there, and that drops DHA to a seated position. One thing about Knight, not a whole lot of wasted. Oh, look who's up on the apron. It was starting to say he doesn't waste a whole lot of energy, but Cheryl White is up on the ring apron. He says, hey, get away from him right now. This is your United States champion. He deserves to be treated with respect. And that's not where Cheryl really wants to be, with the Architect of Annihilation looking right in her face.
Such a classy person, Knight.
Well, he never claimed to be politically correct or anything of the sort. And now DHA just shoves him right off. Caught him coming in. Now DHA throwing those short jabs. DHA's known for his striking ability. And now there's a whip. There's Knight going across the ring, hitting the corner hard. Notice DHA not charging right in blindly after him. Only until he's sure of what he's doing. And now throws a shoulder thrust right to the midsection. Doubles Knight right over. This match is for the United States Championship here. It is the Icon DHA defending against the Architect of Annihilation. Knight right here tonight on Edge. DHA going to work with a series of knee lifts right to the breadbasket. Now, here comes Knight across the ring. And he just clotheslined Knight right over the top rope down to the floor.
I hate to say it. David's doing a good strategy. You take the air out of a striker like Knight, and he can't put any force behind those punches or kicks, and that takes a lot of his game away.
Well, his offense right now is very solid against a former United States champion. DHA's looking pretty good right now, keeping a close eye on the action. There's Cheryl White. She's down there on the floor. She probably doesn't want to get too close to Knight. Now here comes DHA after him. What is DHA going to do up there on the apron? He's down on the floor. He's going to get right in the face of the Architect of Annihilation. Shoulder block off that apron. He just flew like a missile and just floored Knight. You know Cheryl White is real happy with that one right there. Well, referee Earl Woodson has begun his count. They've got to a count of 10 to get back in the ring. If you're Knight, you want to get back in there because you can't win that championship out on the floor. Referee's up to a count of 5. He just whipped Knight into the barricade. And now DHA's back inside. That's going to break up the count there. As you hear, Cheryl, they're jealous and they're Democrats. Well, DHA is going right back outside again. That's going to reset the count. Folks, this match is for the United States Championship. DHA going to work on the Architect of Annihilation out on the ringside area. They're down on the floor. Knight is up against the barricade. Right now, DHA, a series of knee lifts, and now drops him chin first right on the top of the barricade. That is called snake eyes right there. Now quickly, DHA's back inside the ring. He'll take a count-out win.
And he's smart, he will.
But he doesn't have to beat Knight. Knight has to beat him. In layman's terms, they call that the champion's advantage.
Yep, it's got to be a pinfall submission. Can't be by DQ, count out, or any of the sort.
Boy, Knight he's having some issues out there on the floor. He can't seem to get back up to his feet. Now DHA goes out after him one more time, and he goes for that shoulder block again. And Knight caught it with a drop kick.
That was stupid by David. He had him down. All he had to do was just play the waiting game, and either he'd get count out or he'd come in and he could take him out as he's coming inside.
He went for that shoulder block that worked so well the first time he did it, but Knight caught him this time.
Yeah.
Referee Earl was up to a 3 count. Cheryl White is looking on at her charge, the United States champion, who is down on the floor holding his head after being caught off that drop kick. He flew right off the apron trying to floor Knight with that shoulder block again, ran right into the boots of Knight.
No, this isn't advantageous for Knight. Him going in the ring without putting David in the ring, David gets count out. You don't get no title.
Well, the referee's up to a count of 6. And Cheryl says, look at you, ref, showing political bias against the U.S. champion. You counted real slowly when Knight was down, but for DHA, it's like you remembered how to count all of a sudden. Well, right on his first night, he's got Cheryl White taking issue with the job that he's doing here. I demand that you start over. Well, it's meaningless at this point because DHA's back in the ring. The referee was up to a count of 7. And the match will continue here. Here comes Knight off the ropes. Looks like DHA off the ropes. Knight ducked him. There it is again. We saw the attempted clothesline from DHA. Knight very agile here. And there's a shoulder block right there from the Architect of Annihilation. And that drop kick from DHA right there just put Knight right on his knees. Do not forget, folks, this match is for the United States Championship. Here comes DHA off the ropes again. He runs off with a big kick right to the head, using his momentum off the ropes to just completely floor Knight.
He needs to stop paying attention to these idiots and finish the match. That's why I can't support either of them.
Right now, Knight is just on the canvas. He is holding that head of his. I mean, he just got his bell rung in a major way by DHA. Coming right off the ropes, using all that forward momentum. Now he says it's time to show these people a true U.S. champion. And here comes DHA from behind. Look at this. Trying to lock that full Nelson right in there. He said some things that I can't repeat. Well, he wasn't able to get that locked in because Knight was just too big. Here comes Knight off the ropes. DHA going for that clothesline a third time. And for a third time, Knight rolling right underneath it. Here comes Knight off the ropes again. It looked like he was... Oh my God! Did you see that right hand from Knight? That just laid DHA right out. If Knight could go for a cover here, Knight could leave here as the United States champion. He literally just got knocked the hell out. But Knight's not going for a cover. What's he doing?
Being stupid, that's what he's doing. I said I can't support either, and then he has his opportunity. He could finish David off. But
well,
he's whining about his hand.
I guess DHA's head is harder than what Knight was expecting because he's holding that hand of his. He's in a great deal of pain right now, but Knight is signaling for the end. Knight just called for the end right here tonight. Can he execute with that injured hand? Time will tell. We're about to find out. And look at that. There's a big, stiff combination of strikes right there from the Architect of Annihilation. Rights, lefts, elbows, you name it. Now up on the top rope, dropping fists onto the skull of DHA. And the VWE Universe is loving this. Cheryl White, not so much. And Knight is now just waiting for DHA to come out of the corner. He does that rocking and reeling. And there's one right straight to the gut from the... Oh, look at that. Nice knee lift. Puts DHA right down on his back.
What's he doing?
That hand of that hand of Knight is giving him a lot of trouble right now. Cheryl White has just looked at her phone now. She's come over here to pick up a microphone. Folks, Cheryl just grabbed a microphone off the table here. And look at Knight. Here goes Knight. He is setting up. Here comes the cross-legged brain buster, and he nails it. We can have a new champion right here. And Cheryl White just grabbed that microphone and said, "Oh, David, you'll never guess what just happened. I just got word that we got 2 tickets for the President's Rally tomorrow in Belgrade, Montana, but we need to leave right away. The flight leaves in an hour, so just leave them there and let's head out of here." They're seriously going to leave this match, in the middle of this match, for a Trump rally. Well, DHA just rolled right out of the ring, just barely missed that move that Knight was executing there. He got out of there at the last instant. And they're heading out of here to go to a Trump rally. What are we seeing here? Well, right now the referee's up to a count of 4. It does look like DHA and Cheryl White are heading out of here to go get on a plane and to go to Montana for a Trump rally. Well, at least on the surface right now, it appears that Knight is going to win the match by countout. The referee's up to a count of 8. They're going to go to a Trump rally, of all things, in the middle of a match. Well, there's the 10 count right there. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match. He is the Architect of Annihilation. He is Knight. But the championship cannot change on a count out. No. Still your United States champion. He is the Icon, DHA.
You might not like the man. You might not like his tactics. And I don't like both. But that's the championship advantage. And as long as he's champion, he holds that advantage.
Well, folks, DHA and Cheryl White heading to the airport right now to get on a plane to go to Montana for a Trump rally.
No matter what he did, he's walking out with the belt, and really, in the end, that's all that matters.
At the end of the day, I suppose that's true, but if you can be happy with that, I don't know. I'd rather win the match myself.
Well, as I said, with the championship advantage, DHA did not have to win the match. Knight has to.
Well, you got to think there'll be another opportunity for Knight down the road.